Hello, welcome to the Bite Size Manga Podcast. This week we're talking about Dragon Ball Chapter 351 to 360, or if you're me, 157 to 166. This week I'm joined by Ryu, Eternal Slumber,
Yes.
Hut, both fast and furious.
That is true. That is true.
I'm Rose Ben, as always. Let's get into the chapter, shall we?
Well, robots, I guess.
The bots.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually, like, I have
only
a thing.
15 is a robot, right? Or
16.
16? 16 is a
16.
robot.
Mhm. 16 is a robot. The other two are cyborgs.
Yes.
So
We'll call them all androids.
yeah.
Hut's screaming right now. We don't call them apples.
Nah, bro. These are the androids are evil, man. Apple is.
Oh, that
No.
statement. Your phone didn't even like that one.
No.
That's
What
a
kind of
yikes
phone
for
you
me,
got,
dog.
bud?
Oh yeah, I don't think I believe that. Anyways, yeah. So we get to see 17 and 18. Wreck some shit.
Well, mostly,
Uh,
is it 17?
Oh,
the female? No, that's
18.
18. 18 fight Vegeta, right?
Yes,
And beat his ass.
He
Also,
obliterated him. That was
and they keep mentioning, oh, she's a woman, and I'm like, fuck's sakes, like Vegeta got his ass beat by a woman. Like Piccolo said this, and I was like, oh my god, bro.
I mean, okay, so like I was trying to be like, okay, is like how bad is this? And it's just like, okay, Vegeta's an asshole, so like it's not that out of character for him, right? And
Yeah.
Piccolo doesn't admonish him for it, so like it like I was like, oh, maybe it's just like he's saying that because he knows Vegeta is, but like he would call him an idiot or something if that was not
Yeah.
a view he also held. So
Mm.
it was like I was like, maybe it's not that bad, and I was like, oh my, it is that bad.
yeah.
I had the same. I'm like, okay, that's Vegeta. Sure, that's Vegeta for you. And then Piccolo was like, oh, it's a woman too. And it's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
fuck, not Piccolo too. Come on,
They
man.
got him too.
Piccolo. Ah, the
Yeah.
pickle.
Yeah.
The dill pickle.
We have the
You can
Demon
fight
King
the
and
pickle
the.
now.
Oh my god, that was so bad.
Also, the androids very quickly just resigned themselves to doing what Jiro wanted them to do anyway.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
they're
they want some kind of goal. They're like, we can take over the world if you wanted to.
Yeah, like it's not that
Yeah,
easy to find purpose. I get that, but like for people who are like, we don't want anything to do with you, who literally killed the person who told them to do this thing, they very quickly just went, yeah, we'll do it.
yeah, but then he won't get the
Not doing it
satisfaction,
because he
right?
wants it.
Because
Yeah, exactly.
they already killed
Yeah.
him, and now they're just might as well do it while we figure out what we actually want to do, right?
Yeah, like they said, like they were talking to Krillin because Krillin asked pretty much the same question, right? And they say like it's more like a game at this point. So like instead of for Jiro, it was like his life's work almost. For them, it's just a game. It's a thing they'll do. It's like you can kind of look at it with like parents and children in a little in
be
some way.
fair.
'Cause Jiro did like make them.
Yeah,
Like,
like
like the parents' goal trickles down to the kids, but for the kids, it's like not as like especially if you have a bad like relationship with your parent, like it like the what your parents want you to do is not as big a part of your life as
Your
it is
life,
for
yeah.
them, right?
It
No, but it could
gives-
also be that like Gero just programmed to have like in their brain, they're like, oh yeah, we want to do this. Like it's just like a goal they have in their brain programmed. You could go that route. I don't know if he has.
I feel like that doesn't work because that would imply that Zoro had a lot more control over their brain functions and thought process than he clearly did. Otherwise, he would not be dead.
yeah,
Maybe you could like
Like-
Piccolo, he could have maybe like added a goal. Like that's all he could do in the brain. Like the Piccolo Daimyo, like he like said to his son, kill Goku. That was his one goal. Like that's what I'm like trying to like say maybe
Which
there
he's
was,
a
like,
whole
some-
ass tsundere about right now, by the way.
yeah.
It's just like he's hiding behind the like I want to take over the world defense of like to be like I'm still hanging out with you because I need to beat you to take over the world, and it's like okay, buddy.
He's like, I'm just using you, screw you. This is not for you.
Screw you! I don't like you. Leave.
I'm making sure this world safe so I can beat your ass.
See,
Yeah.
for Vegeta, it's very believable, right? He's a bitch. It makes sense.
Man.
Piccolo, he's like, you've been kind of with him for a
He's
while
just
now.
like-
You've been you're kind of behind on the whole evil thing, you know, right?
Yeah, like Krillin clearly doesn't even believe it.
No, like
And it's like, yeah, sure, buddy, you're evil.
Like,
Yeah.
I see a big softy.
I mean, you have to like do this, but yeah.
it's like, yeah, no, I can tell Piccolo is still is like a good guy. Vegeta, you know, he's Vegeta.
He's like, no, I'm not good. Like, no, yeah, buddy, right.
Like, I'm not good, you're good, I'm bad.
So bad,
oh
so
my
bad.
god! I guess from the main cast, he's like the most. The
Barbie
People are
closest-
like, oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
He was
like-
Piccolo Daimyo's son. That's right. I forgot about that.
yeah.
Tien, no, that was nasty. That was nasty.
Yeah,
dog.
that's fucked. That's fucked.
Oh, that was insane. Oh my
Oh,
god!
I forgot. Yeah, you used to be evil, huh? Whatever happened to
Huh.
that? He's like,
Yeah,
I
I don't know what
I'm
People
always
like-
getting.
yeah, it's
It's hilarious. Oh my god! But anyways, 16 is the only one that actually wants to fully fulfill
Kill
that
Goku?
goal of killing Goku.
I don't
But
like
it also-
because 17 said like we just want to beat him, right? When he
Yeah.
was talking to Krillin.
yeah, but like 16, like again, he's a full robot, so he's like fully programmed to like kill Goku. That's like his
Yeah.
one goal. He knows all the information, and like the other ones are human. They have the information because that was the like, information of where he lives, etc. It's all been programmed in. It's just that they have their human will to be like, nah, don't fuck with that.
Yeah,
And
fucking
then-
road trip.
yeah,
And 16 is like, I want to kill him. He lives here. And then yeah, he's straight up just goal, just do this. He'll
Yeah.
probably after that he'll probably just follow them or destroy himself. I don't know, but
or maybe just stand still. It's like, okay, my goal is completed. Shuts
I'll
off.
just
yeah.
shuts
Dun,
down,
dun, dun, dun.
falls over like Katakuri.
yeah. I could see that.
At least he was talking about birds. That was something else than killing Goku.
Yeah, it was like
Birds.
killing Goku, birds. The two things.
Maybe Garrett just really like birds. Was like, you know what? That's my son. I'm adding birds to his brain. He likes
Yeah.
birds too.
Also, I really feel bad for Trunks, man.
Autism.
He's like, okay, we
Trunks.
gotta wait for Goku, you know, or like you can't kill the android right now. Vegeta's like, you know, fuck you, but it just goes
dad.
punches him and it just goes anyways,
Yeah.
and like he's not
Like that
listening.
happens. Like his dad is an asshole, and like that's a whole ass thing that he has to unpack.
Yeah,
And then like, secondly, there's this whole like, oh, there's another fucking time machine.
oh yeah,
And like the future's changed, like not even just like the timeline changed just because you time traveled and now everything's fucked. Also, second time machine.
yeah.
Good
That one-
luck, bitch.
And that one arrived in the year before even Trunks arrived.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the timeline would probably have been scuffed anyways.
Yes.
But-
I was gonna come at the gate. I know who was in the egg. I know who was in their cell. It's pretty obvious.
Oh, well,
Uh,
no, it's Amoeba was in there.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking
Ah.
about?
Yes. That would be hilarious. Anyways, so yeah, we have the whole. Yeah, we gotta get to understand a little bit on how time travel works here. So whenever a change occurs, it appears like the timeline just branches out and becomes like
Yeah, and
another
this
timeline.
seems to be one
Uh,
of the like time travel stories where they say like, you know, like the very act of time traveling does that because that like immediately changes it by your mere presence.
Exactly. Like it's one of those like there's multiple ways to go about time traveling in your story, and this one like you can go the route of like, oh, you travel back and then the future changes for you as well. But this one is more like you travel back and that timeline that you went back into changes, but you go back to your time and that timeline hasn't changed.
It's split.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, so this timeline is a whole separate thing. So even if he beats the androids here, it won't beat the androids of his future. And even if he goes
like they
further
just
back-
like it's very noble that like the characters like Bulma and Trunks they wanted to just create a future that's positive,
Mhm.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
not theirs because like for example Bulma doesn't know full well she won't be able to go back to it. Honestly, like that's like this future Bulma that we haven't seen is the best
I
version
miss
of
her.
Bulma.
Exactly.
If
I
you
need
went
that
through-
moment.
must have gone through
She's
a lot of
super noble and like she's sacrificing for her kid here because she's like you'll get to go back to that future
Yeah.
presumably, right?
Presumably he stays. Yeah.
Yeah, and then and she's like, I'll still be here, like in this fucking terrible place, but knowing you're gonna be in a better place, I'm fine with, and I'll sacrifice anything. Like amazing amazing parent moment, amazing character moment, noble as hell.
True.
I will never see Bulma like this.
He's the only survivor for the rest of the group. Like who else? Like was there any other survivor that they mentioned?
They mentioned
Gohan, right? Gohan
Yeah.
like trained Trunks, but I don't know what happened with Gohan.
Yeah, so
Yeah, okay.
the only survivors seem to be Gohan, Bulma,
And
Trunks.
well, no, they say that the survivor, like the world population is like in the tens of thousands still.
Yeah.
So there's more survivors. We just don't know any other named characters.
Yeah, I was thinking like the only
from main
survivors
cast.
of the main cast.
I mean, we don't know. Like they can presumably most of the other Z fighters are gone.
Yeah, he did.
Like because they don't mention them, but like maybe
Vegeta's dead for sure. Goku's dead for the illness.
Vegeta's
Krillin's
dead.
dead.
I mean, again, those are not confirmed, right? We know Piccolo's gone.
Piccolo must be dead.
Dragon Balls would have been a plot point.
Yeah.
Exactly. Vegeta's dead.
I think the only ones that we can 100% confirm are Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the rest, fuck if they could also just be in hiding, training.
Yeah. No.
They could.
But that's speculation.
They're all underground bunkers. He said,
Yeah.
Fallout type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if did they make more androids then? Or it was just the two of them took off the entire world and the entire human population has to be in bunkers.
Probably just.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you're outside, above ground, it's just you're in danger of the androids just coming to kill you for fun.
Yeah. I think it's just the two because then Peter Trunks probably would have mentioned it. Or they might.
They clone themselves.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
They just fucking split down the middle and become two. And regenerate.
Okay, so back to the actual chapters. Vegeta's in a fucking interesting position, storytelling wise, because he's an unbearable asshole, and I want to see him get his shit kicked in. But also, that's being done by the bad guys. So it's I don't want the bad guys to win, but on the other hand, I want to see Vegeta get punched.
Yeah, Vegeta has to come around.
Put in his place.
Vegeta has to come around to he is on the right path. He still might be an asshole, be a prideful bitch, but he'll get.
Currently, his goal is still killing Goku.
Yeah, he's after I'm done with this.
If it turns to beating Goku, like it is with 17 and 18 right now, that's we can live with that. That's just rival shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, true.
And then they'll push each other to go to higher heights, right? If Goku and Vegeta both want to beat each other, then they're gonna go to higher heights.
Yeah. Vegeta just got a huge ego hit, right?
True. Yeah.
You got a giant boost in the off period that they had.
Yeah, it was I'm finally a Super Saiyan, I'm stronger than Kakarot.
Goku. Yeah.
Oh my god.
A giant hit.
Yeah, massive. So now he has to go through that.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Krillin. Only character with self-preservation instinct, survival instinct. I love it. I love to see it. He is the smartest character. I don't care what any stat books or other shit say. He wants to stay alive, and I respect that.
He's always been the brains. He's always been the brains out of the two of them.
Okay, smarter than Bulma, because Bulma brought her and her fucking baby into a fucking war zone and was like, I'll be fine. They're all still alive. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. Almost killed both of them.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I don't know how social services would look at this. No, I do know. She would not have that kid anymore.
No.
She would not be a parent anymore.
Yeah, but listen, would it go to Vegeta? I don't think it would.
No, into foster care.
Yep.
I think, yeah.
I think Chi-Chi would take over.
I think the grandparents would. They seem.
Our grandparents are more normal.
Yeah, they seem nice. Dr.
No, but Bulma lives with them, so that's not
true.
Not taking the child away from them. So because of that, because of the living arrangements, you would go into foster care probably, unless there's another.
Or you take Bulma out of that house
and their life together.
I mean, I don't know how they'd be dealing with, as alien, half human thingy.
Hey, fucking Gohan seems to be managing just fine.
True. That is true.
And Trunks in the future seems to be doing good. So
Yeah, good enough. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, like his
starting.
situation isn't great, but him as a person seems
He's
good.
he's a great person. He does.
He's
He runs.
great.
yeah,
He's probably one of my favorite characters, actually. Like in
Yeah,
the story, like we haven't talked much about like favorite characters on the podcast, but like Trunks is definitely up there for me. Like I think his whole
yeah,
like
that's fair.
storyline is
Yeah,
great. He's cool. He's also like logical. He's like, we should work together. We should give ourselves the best chance of survival, of
we should
winning.
wait till all Super Saiyans we
yeah.
have are here, so we can
Yeah,
actually beat
I
him.
feel like I
it
feel like
just
if
sucks that he's dealing with some of the most unreasonable people to ever people.
yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like if Trunks was there before, like, didn't leave, and they were like, "Oh, we don't want
stayed
to
for 3
destroy the,"
years, 4 years.
no,
Yeah,
no, no, just
Yeah,
like when they were discussing the thing, and they were like, "Ah, we don't want to, destroy the androids." He'd be like, "Fuck you guys, gather your Dragon Balls, find out where the hideout is, and we'll probably destroy them." Because like Trunks
yeah. If
is
it
the
was for
most,
that, he would have done it himself.
yeah,
he
he's
said
like
before that
the
he'll go back in time to destroy it, but that won't change this future.
no, but he was also hoping that he was like, "Oh, I won't change this future, but I want the future to be safe." Worst case, we want to find the plans to destroy the androids, or if that didn't work, he'd just bring Goku to the future so he could also like help deal with them. So that's
Yeah,
where like the backup plans as well.
exactly.
Yeah. Also, everyone.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's
uh,
sentence in there somewhere.
yeah, there was somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, everyone is like, oh, even if. Oh, what was that?
Don't worry about it. Just keep
the
going.
fork.
All right. So everyone's like, yeah, Goku wouldn't make a difference here, cause like he's even if he recovers, gets a Zenkai, it's like it's
I
looking
mean, I don't know
very.
if they're taking the Zenkai boost into account because they're not talking about it anymore.
No.
And Dragon Ball
Yeah,
View kind of show don't tell, so or don't tell don't show. Sorry.
Yeah.
yeah. So like, unless they do like, oh, I feel a lot stronger now, and but Goku saying this straight up, I don't think they're gonna do it.
Mm.
Like
But
I think it's still something we should take into consideration, being the audience. But
yeah,
the characters definitely aren't thinking about that anymore.
to be fair,
Because
they're literally fighting androids that are about to destroy the world and their best friend. So you tend to
Yeah.
forget about things in
I
panic.
feel like it makes.
Yeah,
I feel like it makes sense in the situation.
I mean, okay, so like true, but the thing is, the fact is, we're dealing with characters, not people, and like in the story, like has a duty to show everything that will be pertinent to the conclusion of its conflict, right?
yeah.
It can hold some of it back for later reveals, but it will show everything that will be pertinent. So if they're not talking or not gonna it's up to like how they show Goku coming back, of course.
Mm.
But if they don't show Goku like being stronger or anything like that, then like the story, we can safely assume that the story just forgot that it was a thing.
To be fair, Akira Toriyama is like known forgets things. Like he forgot about like things in Dragon Ball original, and then to reapply that in Z. So like
Yeah.
he's forgotten things, and
Mm.
he's pretty famous for that as well. So I wouldn't surprise me.
That is
Yeah.
true.
So like that is the thing that like we kind of have to keep track of and keep into account, and it's just like or take into account. Sorry, like it's just like a bit frustrating, but
Yeah,
or
Piccolo is God now, or the demon and God in one.
he's a nameless Namekian.
Yeah, that forgot his name long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just call him
So I
Pickle?
sure they're still gonna probably call him Piccolo because he looks the exact same. So
Yeah.
eventually they're just gonna just take
Also,
that
he
name
just
off him.
randomly like got his cloak and shit and turban back.
No, so I look at that
He,
for like a good while. It looked like he like fucking transport like that. You saw like the movement lines on him. Like it looked
Nah,
like he
he's
just
got the
has,
clothes beam. He just beamed
yeah,
himself.
yeah. He can just make
real
clothes
actually.
appear. He should make a clothing line. Wait, how much bank would he make from that? Oh my god.
So don't
That's
worry
how
about
he
the
no
androids first.
in the modern day society. That's how he takes over the world. corporate
Oh my god.
corporations
Oh
rule the
my
world.
god.
That's
He makes a clothing line, becomes a clothing designer, and then takes over the world that way. There it is. Piccolo, we got you covered. Make sure to hire us as brand ambassadors
that's actually genius.
or
I do
PR
love
manager.
those I love the comments like, nah, not now. It's not big of a threat enough. Like, what do you mean not big of a threat enough? Like, there is
That was just like asking you shall receive like type shit. It's like
yeah.
but I don't know if like this is a big enough like problem. Giant explosion goes off in the background. I stand corrected.
Mm.
I think we might want to do reconsider and actually recombine.
All right,
Yeah.
so I actually had a theory that like I don't know if it's gonna hold up at all because I already like found like maybe a plot hole for it, but we can discuss this. So like this, I just got like onto a train of thought off of what Tien said about Vegeta. Like Tien said that Vegeta is pride personified, right?
Hmm.
And that got me thinking, like if like each Super Saiyan that we've seen so far like correlates to one of the seven deadly sins, because pride is one.
That's what I
Like
thought too. Yeah.
yeah, and then like we know that Goku awakened through rage. So like it's either like when they're in Super Saiyan or like when they awaken, you can correlate one of the seven deadly sins to them.
Hmm.
So because
Mm,
we know that Goku awakened through rage, wrath, and then
yeah,
Vegeta
sure.
pride.
Yeah.
So then like we don't know enough about like when Trunks awakens slash how he really is in like Super Saiyan. Like I want to try and observe that and like maybe think about that. But I was thinking maybe like we can like honestly like I feel like we could put envy on him
Envy?
because
Envious of a better future.
that, but like I think that's even more of a stretch. Like when we first, not first, but when we see him talk to Goku after Goku like arrives back on Earth and they're like testing each other in like Super Saiyan.
Hey, can you go Super Saiyan? I want to see. Like that's like what he says. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like just like he also like acknowledges that he's like stronger than him, that like Goku's stronger than him in Super Saiyan, and stuff like that. So like I kind of feel like you can maybe correlate that to envy.
Mm.
It might be a bit of a stretch. Like I feel like Trunks is a bit like iffy, like around the edges for it, but I feel like it would be a cool concept, right? Because like at least with the two main ones that we've seen and like No Awakened, like they definitely like fall into that. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's fair. Yeah.
Like there's only like 4 possible ones right now that are alive, including Gohan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like if we say like okay Trunks like it's a bit iffy but like we can put him into like envy, then like that leaves Sloth. uh I Lust is definitely the one where I'm just like that's not I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Female Super Saiyan.
Yeah, like I could see a Toriyama writing it like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
Or you could look
So
at it as
Gluttony is the other one.
you know,
Lust for
as
power.
ability. Yeah, or yeah,
Lust for
exactly.
battle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. So it doesn't necessarily have to be.
Yeah,
Sloth.
I think Gluttony would be a fucking funny one.
Like gluttony, sloth, lust. What's the fourth one you did say?
Greed?
I agreed. Greed's
It's
another one.
greed. Yeah. It could be. Go on. I could see greed. Maybe. Like
Go on.
like no, he's not really been greedy. Like, I'm like thinking
Oh,
like
yeah.
maybe greed for like power, like as in like he needs more power. He needs to like
I mean,
save
to be
someone.
fair, go like making a time machine to go into the future to give yourself a better future that is kind of greedy.
True,
That is true.
true. And then
And I
Gohan
mean,
because
like
he's
he also
envious.
does want everything to go according to his plan. Like we've chalked it up to like obviously like it's very understandable that he is doing that, but like it is also like a greedy way to think, right? That everybody has to listen to him. That like his plan is what's going to make things work.
Bulma hasn't changed. He just talks about her in a better light.
That would be crazy.
No,
Yeah,
like
I think like in that way,
uh,
Trunks could like I think greed fits better than envy.
yeah, and then Gohan can be envious over like his father or like Vegeta or Trunks, who he himself
Yeah,
somehow
Yeah.
trained. And then like I want to do that as well. And then yeah, there you go.
Yeah, since Gohan probably needed to step into that role since all the power
Goku
heists
and
just died.
yeah.
Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo.
But we
So
know he gets Super Saiyan at some point because Trunks literally said, "Oh, he trained me to get this in the future." Right.
yeah. So he,
So if he
Yeah.
unlocks it now or later, we don't know. But he unlocks it. You'll get it at some time.
I
yeah.
think this
But
is definitely
now,
like an interesting thing to think about like
Yeah,
for the
that's fair.
future as well. Because I think it fits. I think definitely now that we've like pegged Trunks for greed, I think it works. I think it works. Also, after Vegeta gets his ass kicked, he has a whole ass angsting session, like just by
Blows up a crowd.
himself.
He blows up and just it just blows
Yeah,
up
like
the crowd.
this is so like funny. Like this is definitely like the age range that we're like that it's being written for. Was like it's just like angst teen. Like Vegeta's a whole ass grown adult, but like he's angsting right now. It's
I'm
like,
so
they don't
mad
get
right
me.
now.
Yeah.
Kakarot.
Kakarot,
Yeah.
you don't understand me.
Okay, Batman, Jesus.
That was not Batman.
No,
You know,
something
so
you would say though.
Vegeta the Edgelord. That's crazy.
Vegeta is kind of an edgelord at this point.
He is.
Uh,
Yeah.
Like the closest thing we got before that was like Piccolo, and like he wasn't.
Piccolo's a sweetheart. Let's put it that way.
secret.
Don't let him hear you say that.
No.
He beat my ass, but you know.
He fucking
I
killed
think-
you, probably.
I think he just yell very firmly, be like, "No, I am bad."
Right now, as the nameless Namekian, I feel like he's not as evil as just Piccolo. I feel like he got some of the good sides from Kami, right?
Yeah, also
Kami-
like Kami agreed because like Piccolo wasn't nearly as evil as he used to be.
And Piccolo's
yeah.
like, "No, I'm evil. I'll take over the world." Yeah, sure, buddy.
He was like, yeah, he's still the evil in him is almost gone. With me it'll probably end. Kind
It's
of
like,
thing.
yeah, close enough. Plus,
Yeah.
Bugman's crazy.
What?
People are scared of the Bugman.
Yeah, that is shocker. Makes sense. Oh my god.
Buggy
But
man.
I'd be scared as shit if I saw a bug
Bug boy.
alien person walking towards me. I'll be
We shouldn't get into the stuff that much yet because like
Eh.
he's not like we're not there yet. Like that's
Yeah.
I mean, we know he killed like an entire city by just being there, I guess, and the people just vanished. Like the clothes are there.
this is like
he,
some really like Red Scare shit as well. It feels
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Also, the timing on this is perfect. Like, we were already fighting the androids. Fuck it, let's add an alien on top of that.
yeah, I've said it before, but like the frantic vibes of Dragon Ball are like I think unparalleled because the willingness to like not milk things, like that's a crazy thing to say about Dragon Ball, I know. But the willingness to not milk things and just throw more shit on top of it instead
Mhm.
is insane.
Yeah, like let's fuck finishing that story first. Let's add this already first, and then prepare that for like when it's like almost over. Yeah,
It makes
it's I don't
things
know.
insane.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this had this. Oh no, this here. No, oh no, this is here. Like you keep.
Yeah, like we
jumping
saw it
shit.
on the like in the Frieza saga, like it was like you had Vegeta running around. You had the Vegeta Vegeta
Frieza.
Frieza running around, Frieza's other forces being there. Then you had the fucking Ginyu force
Ginyu.
showing up.
Yeah, the gang had like multiple factors to like think about during the arc that it was kind of the odds were really stacked against them at the start. So,
And it feels like we're getting there again.
yep.
Yep.
The Saiyan saga was the simplest. It was like okay, 2 aliens arrived.
They're coming.
They're coming. They're here. Cool. Defeat them if you can. And then that was pretty simple. And then the Namek saga, and now this with all the time travel shenanigans and stuff happening with the extra androids, right?
Yeah.
So
I remember back in like when was this, like 6 years ago, so like probably like 2018, 2017. I was watching Dragon Ball Super, and like I just like just remember calling up a friend to just discuss time travel in Dragon Ball.
real.
Yeah.
Because
That makes sense.
I was like, okay, we need to figure this out.
Yeah.
Like, did you ever get like the
I'm-
cardboard like fucking board? Just,
And
like,
no, we
pinpoints?
didn't, but like it felt like that because we were on the phone for like a solid hour, just like,
Jesus.
okay, wait, so if this does this, then that does that, and then like, how does
yeah,
that?
Yeah. How does that correlate? Is there
Yeah.
this that does that because of this? And then you just keep going.
Because like we got that one doing this, and then that one going like that.
Yeah. So what happened over here? How did this happen?
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
like it was very like conspiracy theory vibes, but
Nondescript discussions are funny as fuck. Just this and that. Just that's all it is. But it's
that's
really
all
funny.
there is. There's just this, that, and the other.
Yep.
Yep.
That's all there is, folks. Copyright infringement. Anyways. Yeah, so this is kind of crazy.
Also, I love that like Piccolo's in the city, so you finally arrived, huh? Just like,
I've been
Bro.
waiting for you.
yeah.
Yes,
Turns
it's
around, just like, yep.
Mhm. Kami has
Also,
been.
Nah, how do you
I
go?
was just gonna say, Kami has been has had an ominous feeling for this for years. It was like, oh, when Trunks arrived, it was like, oh, it's probably the androids. But
And he just didn't trust it. He was like, nah, some
yeah, it's
bullshit
like,
going on.
and then when Piccolo arrived, it's like, I think there's something else. I can't quite put my fingers on it because androids, they just kind of beat you up, left you there. They knew about the senzu beans and just let you be. But at
I think
this,
like for future for like the next arc or whatever, Piccolo should just have himself like transported to the Namekian planet and just like absorb some people.
bro, they have their own
With
lives, man.
vacuums.
That's kind of crazy.
Flying
No,
over,
like I
vacuuming
like to
up
be
people.
obviously in discussion with, but like he's gonna need a power boost. I'm just saying, like there's no more Namekians on Earth. We can't.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
he said like
he's
his power like increased a lot because of this, right? Like
eh,
mostly magical power, because most of the magic power went to Kami. So
yeah.
like that's like shit like beams and shit.
So his
We'll get back.
beam.
He can
yeah.
he can
Yeah.
make more clothes.
He can do his beam quicker.
Yeah,
No more
I mean-
5-minute wind up time, baby.
let's go.
Yeah, baby. He's got unlimited power.
You know, in
Yeah.
hindsight, an attack with like 5-minute charging time, it's not really suited for battle, is it?
No,
Give
not
me a second,
really.
Goku. I gotta charge my beam.
For 5 minutes. Yeah, not really. Not really suitable for battle. Yeah, unless you like have teammates to back you up. Yeah, then you're cooked. Also,
We gotta
this is like well, yeah, I was gonna say this last week. This was the first time we kind of saw like a villain be in shambles in like Dr. Gero, because a lot of unexpected shit got pulled up on him, like Super Saiyan and stuff. So he was really
Yeah.
in the back foot. So yeah, that was
That's
kind that was kind of interesting to see.
You
You
think
know,
he's
so-
laughing from beyond the grave right now, or?
Yeah,
know.
probably. I mean, probably not, because they first of all they just defeated all the Z fighters and just let them be, and they're like, oh, I guess we can beat Goku. Sure.
Right, because
Sure.
they're not. Well, I mean, 16 still wants to kill him, so like I guess
Yeah.
that's a dub.
Yeah, I guess
For
he just
him.
he just places his hopes on 16. It's like, please, so this is why I
My
made
son,
you. Please.
work your magic. But he wanted to destroy
But
CEST.
he also didn't want him to wake up. So no,
Which
no.
we still don't know why exactly he's that big of a threat. Like it probably is just like he's automated, so he probably just like goes all out from start. Doesn't really care about like saving the surroundings or
I
planet.
mean, he cares about the birds. So
Maybe he does care about the planet.
Does he
I
care
don't
about
know.
the bees?
that's a good question.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. Also, trying to keep Goku safe for 10 days because like, oh yeah, sure, we got that. Yeah, right.
I mean, no, because like they're doing the whole road trip thing. So
Yeah.
like,
And he knew that. That's fair. Like, knew they were just gonna take a bus or like a truck or whatever.
so they just
Like-
flew like they can and did it fast, and then just got into a place that's presumably more than 10 days away.
Yeah,
If the three of them, like the three androids, just like, okay, we'll split up. we search, all three of us search this area. Like you have this, you have that, you have that. We fly over a day, not even. They would have them.
That would be quick, but like,
Yeah, but like they
They're
said,
like-
they're not in any rush.
yeah,
No.
they got all the
Don't forget, they
power.
have infinite energy.
Yeah, so that
I
kind of
don't believe that. I genuinely don't believe that. They say like it feels infinite. Like one of them. I don't know if it's mistranslation or something. Or it's one of them said nearly infinite. I think it was Trunks talking about them at some point. So I'm like, okay, so it's not infinite, but so there is an end to it, right? There's got to be an end to it. There's no way that like you can't have infinite energy. Just in real life, you can't. That's just how it is. That's preservation of energy, you know.
There's a finite amount of
Yeah.
energy in the world, in the universe.
Exactly. So
And you can't. And first law of thermodynamics, you can't create something out of nothing.
nothing exactly.
No, like no energy can be created out of nothing. So like it's all just it either gets into usable energy or like heat or any other like byproduct of whatever the energy
Even if you have
like
perfect
creation is.
you have 100% efficiency or making energy.
That's still just like 1-to-1. Like there's no like
Yeah.
bonus energy that you get. There's not like a
No.
little like, oh, you got more.
Yeah.
Here's like 0.05% extra. Like
True.
there's no
If you can-
achievements for this.
If you can make like energy out of air, water, ground, whatever. Like if you can make energy out
Wait,
of
we're gonna go
anything,
fired with the full quad.
Everything.
sure. There is still a finite amount of energy that can be made from all of those things. Those
Yeah.
things run out. The Earth has a finite amount of oxygen, a finite
Mm.
amount of air, a finite amount of water, a finite amount of ground. Like there's still a finite amount of those resources.
Mm.
There's a lot of it, still finite.
True.
I saw a thing at some point where they said that like I don't know how much it was, but like a certain like percentage of like all the energy that there is available, like I think it was like 30% or something, is like in use.
Yeah.
That
So
sounds.
like yeah, 30% of all the energy that we could create on Earth is in use already.
Yeah. But like
Because like
that
it'll be
is
in
like
circulation.
But like the thing is, like we use electric energy, and then the electricity energy like still comes back around. Like it's more complicated than this, but yeah,
Mm.
still
Yeah, but the point is, they have a shit ton of energy regardless.
true.
So, yeah, for now,
Like
it doesn't
like
make a lot of
when
like.
Vegeta's fighting 18, like she didn't like it didn't even get like damage on her because somehow she gets to regenerate. I guess, but
No, I
she
think
didn't take damage in the first place because her energy was overpowering. I guess over
no,
the big blast.
she just stays the same strength while he gets weaker, so his attacks do less damage, right?
Oh
So
yeah, like that. But like I mean, like he did like a big beam, this like big blast attack, right?
yeah,
And on her,
Big Bang
and she
attack.
didn't take damage from Big Bang. I think she didn't take damage. Is that just like her power overwhelming that amount
she's
of like energy, like her energy overpowering the energy of the attack
yeah, I
to
guess
like
she's
do
just
no
stronger.
damage?
She's just
Yeah,
stronger. Also, Vegeta did say that he wasn't really trying as well. So
When
yeah,
with
he's
her,
right.
running back.
yeah, for her being stronger and Vegeta holding back until that, a little later into the fight, it makes sense that it didn't really do any damage.
Yep, that's like the whole like shonen
Aggressive
thing, right? Of like
damage.
the main characters and like everyone just holds back until they have to go all out instead of just
Yeah,
going all out from the start, like the enemies do.
yeah. For here, I think it would have made more sense to go all out, from the start because
Yeah,
they have the leverage of being able to drag out the fight. But I think in fights is that you have to conserve your energy, right, and conserve your stamina. So you like don't go full on from the beginning because then you'll be done later on in the
in like
fight,
a
and
minute.
right,
Yeah,
you'll be cooked really quickly.
Yeah.
So it makes sense conserving your energy, not
It's
going
also
full
like
out.
trying to test out like the opponent.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
just like
exactly.
especially in this situation where there's 3 opponents, right?
mm,
If you don't have to go all out on the first one to beat them, then you want to do that because you want to conserve energy for the next.
exactly. Right.
If you fight the
And
next thing.
a lot of times, as we've seen in Dragon Ball, it's a gauntlet. Like you're not one and done. Where you're running the gauntlet.
Yeah, true.
True. And Vegeta was planning to, like, he was planning to, like, I don't know, kill 18, then go back to 17, and then 16 when he's done. Like,
Yeah,
he was planning to, like, run all of them.
yeah. He didn't really. He didn't get
He's
through the
like, who
first
goes first?
round.
And he called them bad words.
Yeah,
But yeah.
he's like, I'll take the woman, then I'll take the bandana dude. Then I'll take the big bastard. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Big Bastard is like, it seems like a wrestler name.
the big bastard.
Big bastard.
Low
Definitely
key,
like a villain name, but like I can see it.
low key,
Yeah.
16 could be a wrestler. Like he's built for that.
True.
Yes,
Yeah, I
build.
was just like, this man is like he's built. He's tall as shit. And as per usual, when I see a tall person, I go, this man could dunk.
Yeah, 16 could
Bro.
dunk.
I feel like he could just like you do like a little hop and just like demolish the ring.
Yeah.
I feel like he could shack it.
Yeah, maybe like Shaq.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you think is taller between 16 and Piccolo?
Piccolo.
Yeah,
Like
I think
7'1".
Piccolo's taller,
Piccolo's
but like
7'2",
16's
I
like
think.
more built.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, does that mean you would rather have like 16 as your power forward, or like still your center because of like the power he has?
Piccolo
was
is
power forward.
741. 7 feet 41. 222 centimeters.
And let the
Oh shit, this man's nearly as tall as Wemby. I think he's like 2 centimeters smaller. I feel
Yeah.
like you gotta put him at center. Like then
Yeah.
16 power forward.
Probably. But yeah, that would probably make the most sense.
That's a crazy like 1-2 though.
Yeah, that would be great lineup.
Like I feel like because like you just have to like double one of them and that frees up the other, and like you're not stopping them with less than 2.
Yeah. So like every Dragon Ball character right now, what would your 5 main picks be?
I'm taking Krillin a point guard.
Yeah.
Then like the IQ is crazy. Like I know he's small, but like I feel like it still works out with like point guard. I feel like it
Yeah.
is like IQ would be crazy like the passes and shit.
Exactly.
Then I take like I mean yeah, like I said, like I think Piccolo at center, 16 a power forward, and then we got like 3 spots left. No, we got 2 spots over. We got shooting guard and we got the small forward left open. So somebody who would be able to like shoot really well, because like surrounding Piccolo and 16 with shooters is going to be the way to open up the driving lanes for them. So
Lucky.
I think you'd want like I think Frieza. Frieza's small forward. I think Frieza's
Frieza
small
would just
forward.
levitate the ball into it. He would not even.
We're taking into like account
Yeah,
that like they
like-
wouldn't be able to do like all the crazy
Okay.
shit.
Exactly.
So I think
Piccolo could like stretch his arm out, like if we're gonna do that route.
Yeah, but we're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
doing that route. So
Yeah.
I feel like
No, I think keep Frieza at shooting guard. Put Tien at small forward.
Ooh, yeah, that makes
I
sense.
think
I
like
would
Tien
actually.
or like Yamcha maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking Yamcha's
I
shooting
think
guard, honestly. Like,
Yeah, I think Yamcha. Yeah, I think swap out Yamcha for Tien, because I think Tien works well if you maybe slide him over to power forward, but if you have 16, you don't need him,
yeah,
right? So I
true.
think you can have Tien coming off the bench or like put him on a different team, because I think like if we're doing main 5, Tien like kind of like there's overlap in the skill sets, and I think that just will give you diminishing returns at that point.
Tien can see a lot though. Like up the field.
True.
He's got crazy court vision. He's got crazy court vision.
So
True.
coach,
Maybe he
Yeah, and a
throws
coach.
he does that. Maybe he pulls a magic and it's like a 6'9" fucking point guard
Oh
Fuck it.
yeah,
with crazy
be-
court vision.
Sure.
that would be insane.
Okay, so I got Krillin at the 1, Frieza at the 2, Yamcha at the 3, and then 16 at the 4 and Piccolo at the 5. What team do you think could rival this with other Dragon Ball characters?
Other Dragon Ball characters? Okay. Ooh.
I think you need Goku in there somewhere, but like what
Yeah.
position would Goku be?
Yeah, I think Goku is very battle smart and he's very adaptable too. So
Wouldn't give him the point guard position though. I think.
I was thinking
I don't think
point guard,
directing the
but
offense would be good for him. I think like he's in a good position to like catch lobs and like attack the paint. So I feel like you would have to go like I think like the team that we just built is like a very classic basketball, like really good solid team. I think if we want to put Goku, I think Goku would fit in like a Golden State Warrior type thing. Where we're playing small ball, so you have like Draymond as like the center. So I think Goku as the center with like small ball lineup.
True. Yeah, fair.
I feel like
That-
Goku would play a lot bigger than his size.
Yeah,
Probably.
probably.
Yeah.
And
Could agree.
then, ooh, okay. So, are we
I
also
mean, we
taking?
can.
Are we also taking like age into account? Because
I don't know. I don't
No.
think so. I think we take like prime version everybody.
yeah, okay. Because then I feel like Roshi could fit in there somewhere.
Oh shit,
Like,
that's a
Prime
great
Roshi
shout.
is crazy.
Prime Roshi.
True.
That's like a Will Chamberlain.
When he goes
from
big
Team
muscle
Day.
mode, you're not blocking him. You're not
no.
blocking him. You're just not.
But like, would he be center? Like, would he play center for us? Or so slide Goku over to the 4?
Yeah, I
I
think
think
that.
so. Yeah.
I think that's a good
Okay,
shot.
okay. Do we then put Tien in Magic Johnson role of like big point guard with court vision?
Yeah, that's a good shot. Like that would
Probably,
go.
yeah.
Okay. So we have a 1, a 4, and a 5 right now. So we need. So once again, we're left with the shooting guard and the small
And-
forward.
Yep.
Hear me out. Kami. Somewhere in there.
He's tall, but like, I mean, Prime
Prime
Kami.
Kami?
Prime Kami
Yeah.
could get up to some shit. Yeah.
True. I feel like he'd be a good shooting guard.
Well,
I
like,
feel-
we're going insane with height right now. Like, I think Goku is our smallest player.
Yeah, true.
I mean, if we
I
like,
think
I don't
we
know
beat him
how
on the height.
tall. Do we count Roshi's like prime to be like the big muscle mode? Because then
I think we do.
I don't know if that's actually taller than Goku. I don't know how much bigger he gets.
I don't know.
I think
Anyway,
in this
I
muscle
think
mode.
the height's still like the height's still crazy though.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
who do we? So like, we're putting Kami as the Prime Kami as shooting guard. So who are we putting at our small forward?
Like, my
Mm,
main thought is Krillin, but Krillin wouldn't be too great. with
Krillin's already on the
ball.
other team. So
Yeah.
yeah.
okay, is it like I know we haven't seen much of him yet, but I think putting Cell at small forward, like he's like also pretty tall, and I think like you know I feel
About
like he could
Piccolo's
get
height,
up to some
right?
shit. Hmm.
About Piccolo's height. I mean, we didn't see much, but
Yeah.
it
Like they seem about similar height. So
yeah.
I feel like his feet. So, yeah, or we could go with someone like Ginyu.
yeah, I was thinking Ginyu. Like if we're
True,
going
yeah.
all in on height, I think Ginyu is a good
Yeah.
choice. Dude.
Right.
That's a good game.
Yeah, I
I
feel like
think,
Sushi.
okay, so which team do you think wins in the 7-game series if we're doing that?
The first one, I think.
Ah,
I think the first one.
How close do you
See,
think it is? Like, are we going to game 7 or like?
Hmm,
I think it'll be a 6-game series. I
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think it's 7. I don't think it's that close.
yeah, probably not. I feel like the first team is just better.
I mean, we made the first team just think we make one team, so we took the best characters for every position, and then the second team
Yeah.
was like, oh yeah, what do we have left to make another team, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. But like, it's crazy that like we didn't even like put EMC on the best team. like you don't get it. So hey,
No.
maybe pull some plot armor shit. takes
Maybe
us to
someone
game
Opponent
7.
wins anyway. Like get the game 7, he wins that, and then they just ended there.
Like if
yeah.
it's like if they get the game 7, then like I think team 2 clears, but like I don't think it's gonna be that close.
Just
Yeah.
the plot armor, yeah.
I mean, yeah, Goku's been out of commission for a while now, so
And 10 more days to go.
ooh, now we're getting more
I
side characters.
hope he comes back next 10 chapters because I want to see him again. Like it's been
Yeah,
so
fair.
long to see him in action.
Yeah, that's fair. But hey, now we get more side character action at least.
That's true. That's
True.
true.
Is
See,
there anything else that we want to mention?
No, I think I
no.
got everything.
Yeah,
Alright,
Ben,
then.
you got your wish of less Goku. So
But the side characters are getting shafted.
Yippee!
They don't really get time to shine. They're just in pain. Anyway,
yeah.
with that, we're gonna end off today's episode. We'll see you guys next week. And as always, I have been joined by Ryu.
Later.
Bye, Hut.
Bye.
I've been your host, Ben, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.